All right, so joining us now is Ronald Chapman. He's a federal defense attorney. Ronald, thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday. We all just heard, a defiant Steve Bannon saying he will, of course, appeal his conviction. That's not a surprise. And while it is his legal right to do so, is there any legitimate case to have the actual conviction overturned?
Well, absolutely. Steve Bannon has an incredible case to get the case overturned. In fact, in the words of Judge Nichols at sentencing, and I can't quote him exactly, but he indicated that one of the reasons he gave a 4-month sentence as opposed to a 6-month sentence was because there's very unclear law related to executive privilege currently. Judge Nichols relied on a case from a long time ago in the D.C. Circuit, which says that you can't raise executive privilege, and that's not a defense. However, there have been cases since then where executive privilege may be a defense to this type of issue, and the appellate court will decide that.
So the judge overseeing the case did grant Bannon what's called a bond pending appeal, meaning Bannon will not serve his sentence until the appeal is decided. So that being said, with everything you were just mentioning, do you think Steve Bannon will ever actually spend a day behind bars?
I actually don't believe so. I think he has a very good chance on appeal. I also think the fact that the judge granted bond pending appeal in this case indicates that the judge believes there's a good chance. And I think this case will go up to the D.C. Circuit and potentially the Supreme Court. And Steve Bannon may get some relief from that.
Okay, so let's move forward a little bit. On Friday, the House committee investigating the insurrection subpoenaed former President Donald Trump, which, of course, paves the way for an unprecedented court fight over whether Congress can indeed compel testimony from a former president. Is it possible the January 6th committee looked at the conviction of Bannon and thought this could be their chance to convict Trump, who many believe will likely not comply with that subpoena?
Well, I think they absolutely did, but I think it might be a bit of a short-sighted measure here. Steve Bannon's case will go up to the appellate court, and there will be a ruling on executive privilege. If that happens, any enforcement against Donald Trump of this subpoena will also have to comply with that ruling, meaning it might actually strengthen Trump's argument for executive privilege in this case. Yeah,
well, we will certainly see in the next few weeks something's going to happen, so we'll keep our eyes on it. Yeah, Ronald Chapman, federal defense attorney, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.